Hello. In this demonstration, I will provide an overview of how print samples work in the TotalFlow Print Server. If you notice on the top in the banner bar area, there is a print sample button. There are a number of different ways that this print sample button can work. Let me go to configuration and show you some of the different options. The print sample options are under the processing options page on in the workflow group. Towards the bottom, the settings are in the inspection sample drop list. There are 3 different types of print samples. You can turn them off, and if you do so, if I click save, you'll notice that the sample button has now been removed from the top area. If I turn on manual and click save, the button will be placed in the top area. Another option is to print either a single page or a collated sample copy. If I run a job right now and click the sample button while this job is running, it will print a single page from this and eject it to the top output. If I click the sample button, you'll notice that it becomes depressed and then will pop back up after the sample has been completed. This is a demonstration system, so the button immediately pops back up. Normally it would stay depressed until the sample was done. I'm going to hold that job and go back to configuration. If I had checked the print collated sample copy, it would have printed an entire collated sample of one of the copies of the job. The other sample method is periodic. Periodic has a number of sub-options. Again, the print collated sample copy is there and it behaves the same way. There's now a frequency option. Frequency specifies the number of sheets that are printed before samples. So the default is 1000. In this particular case, if I ran a job, clicked this sample button, the sample button would remain depressed, and every 1000 sheets, a print sample page would be ejected to a top output bin. The next button, or the next option, is the print inspection sample during the current job only. What this does is means at the end of this job boundary, this sample button will become unpressed, and if the user wants to use a periodic inspection sample again for the next job, they need to come over and click this sample button. If they uncheck this, all jobs will be using a print sample every 1000 sheets. The key thing to remember is that in the manual case, the print sample button will remain down until the print sample is complete. In the periodic case, it is more of a mode, and you're putting the printer into a print sample periodic mode for the duration of that job or the duration of all jobs that are printed. This completes the quick overview of print samples. I hope it was helpful. Thank you.